Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales, estate sales.
Good morning, good morning. Franklin Hill Ventures is here. Hey, Stuart, how are you? Hope you can hear me. Mike's a little far away. Good morning for a Tuesday morning, July 12th, 2022. I don't know. I'm so behind right now. It's ridiculous. Good morning, Landshark Picker. Craig, how are you? I was gazing upon Prime Day sales. Yes, I was. Bought a couple of pieces of clothing for myself. And of course, I started looking for stuff to resell. And boy, is there stuff to resell on there. Of course, I started looking in my niche, toys, collectibles. And there's some pieces, boy, half off wholesale cost. It took me everything not to hit the buy button, but I don't know. I'm still looking. And I found a pair of lights. I don't know if you want to see, actually. And of course, it's not the. Oh, it is on my other screen. Because I'm trying to get my house ready to put on the market. And I took down the lamps that were outside because they were your regular standard, style. And I kept telling Sandy I want something modern looking. So I saw these. And I like the square design instead of the regular coach type. I still got them in the garage. She says, just paint them and put them back up and forget it. But I like these, and I like its LED. I don't know. The problem is they sell them in packs of 2 or 1. And of course, having a 3-car garage, I need 3. So I don't know. I'm still pondering it over, and so that's been my morning so far. I guess Prime started at 3:00 this morning, and a little bit too early for me to check out sales, but still, there is, depending on what you sell, what your niche is. There's some good stuff on there you could buy to resell. And the best thing is with free shipping. Because what you buy, the price you buy is the price you get it for. You don't have to worry about paying shipping, and then, well, that's your new cost of the item. That's hot. So what's everybody else up to? Oh, Franklin, Stuart, did you get that bunch of jewelry, the custom jewelry lot that Mike was auctioning off the other night? I think you went up to 150. You and Christina were battling it out, and then I had to leave. I had to shut it off. So I was just wondering if you got it or not. It's funny, Mike mentioned that he saw you on the show here, and I happen to be lurking in the background. You did get outbid. Wow. I put the link in if you want to come in, or if anybody wants to come in. Didn't I pin it to the top? No, I didn't. What made it go up that high? I did see there was one 10-karat gold ring, and he put in 2 sterling pieces. But what else? What else made it go up that high? I wasn't sure. Axel Picaza, Axel. Thanks for watching on Twitch. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on... You can't. I can't do that on YouTube. You buy followers and stuff, and they cancel your YouTube channel. I don't know if they do that on Twitch, but you sneeze the wrong way on YouTube sometimes, and they'll cancel your channel. You know, you put music in, stuff like that, that's copywritten, you can lose your YouTube channel. So it's tough. It is tough. But thank you for watching and checking out the show. And thank you, everybody. I think there's only a few people on Facebook watching. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. If you'd like, click on the image. It'll take you to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel so you know every time I go on live. Because who knows when I'll go on live. And leave a like, and helps the channel out. I think just the number of pieces, based on how I have done it with jewelry on Whatnot, it would have been a good buy at around 150. Wow. So you are having luck doing jewelry on Whatnot. That might be an avenue for me. Can't come on today, working on getting ready for my Whatnot auction for tomorrow. I'm going to use the same format as last week, which had me in front of the Put your link in so we can all see. And are you doing the listing it on Whatnot? Or are you doing the blank listing? Lot 1, lot 2, lot 3, lot 4, lot 5, lot 6, etc. Just wondering about that. And then if you're doing the blank listing, you have to make sure when you put the lots aside that you put a post-it note or whatever, say this is lot 1, this is lot 2, correct? And there's Franklin's, Stuart's link. So let me go. Oh, why wasn't I following? Yeah, log me in. Now I'm logged in. Now I'm following. All right.
Everyone's starting with Franklin Health Ventures, getting ready for our next auction on Wednesday, July 13th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. This is going to be part 2 of our inventory cleanout.
Yeah.
Continue to go through our bins, let you choose what we bring up. Also found another box of jewelry in the garage, so we'll go through that together. Then I had a request to share some postage stamps, so I'll bring those out. It should be fun.
Last week.
And everybody, this is Stuart. Well, I hope you can hear that because I can't. Good morning, Mom Knows Treasures. So that was very cool. I am doing a combination. I will still have some items in the catalog, but I will also have a lot of items that I literally unbox live. So when you do that, so you get a box of stuff, you have to put a post-it note on it saying this was lot 1, this was lot 2. Or do you go in, excuse me, do you go in to the Whatnot auction? You'll have lot 2, 3, 4, and then type in what the item was. That's what I was wondering. And I don't think I have any listed. I don't have anything coming up. I have a sample coming up next week that I just used to show people how to clone items and such on Whatnot. So I am following you now. I don't know why it wasn't before. I knew I clicked it. I don't know why that happened. If somebody wants me to bring an item for auction, I will type in a short description so okay. Okay. I see people say, wait, I gotta go weigh this real quick. I've never seen that. Probably so they want to know what scrap value is, I would imagine, on a piece of silver or gold or something like that. I've seen people do it on YouTube auctions, and they start the bidding at scrap value. You know, if it's $100 an ounce and it's 5 ounces, they'll start it at $500, whatever. So I've seen that happen. Hello, Renee. Good morning. I have not seen it done on Whatnot, but I have not watched any jewelry auctions on Whatnot. All right, let me give you a quick rundown on what's happening with me on my Hybid. If you remember yesterday, I had a big red 1 over here. And I didn't know what that was. So I had to do a little searching. I do weigh the item as well as I add it to the catalog. Okay. You remember yesterday, I ended up with 9 registrations. The reason there is a red 1 here is one of the people, they grade, and I don't want to show you the registrations because everybody's real name and stuff is there. They rate you from 0 to 100. All right. The more auctions you do, the more you pay and are successful, the more your number goes up to 100. 100 means you are a primo buyer, etc. I had somebody that was a minus 65 that bid on something. He bid on the lot, the estate lot of Pokemon, of course. So I went in, and you can go in and see what other auctioneers have put on his page. And most of the people just said denied, can't risk it, denied, can't risk it. One person says denied, I'm not going anybody that has a negative number. So I said, wow. So that's what I did. I denied his bid, I denied his registration, and I just put in the thing, cannot risk being dealing negative with a negative rating customer. And it took him out. So Deleted one yesterday, grew two last night, I guess. Sorry to keep, I'm Italian. What can I say? So I went to Hybid yesterday and clicked on selling. I had to put my info in, and they said they would get me in touch with an auctioneer to consign items. And sure enough, I got an email from somebody. Yeah, I don't know why. No, on Whatnot for the lot wasn't listed, but they were asking for items that were on the desk in the background. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Yes, good morning, good morning. All right, Renee, here's what you do. Okay, follow along. You go to Hybid. I don't like clicking on the first one because it's always an ad. And sometimes it could take you, here and there. Lisa C, good morning, good morning. All right, so you're in Hybid. You go down to the very bottom. See this? Auction Flex info. Auction Flex is the program that's needed for Hybid to run. Now you are in Auction Flex, or you just type in www.auctionflex.com. And up here, free trial. All right? That's all you do. Because you can't do Hybid without Auction Flex. Auction Flex is nothing without Hybid. They're together. But that's how you get your free trial. Ping G, good morning. How's it going? How is everything in Anaheim, California today? Not YouTube, I meant eBay. Okay. That's what I was asking you yesterday. Are the buyers vetted in any way? I block bidders on YouTube that I have had more than one non-payment in the last 2 years. Yeah, I just got a non-payment. You remember that auction I did with Tiffany? One guy said, I want it. He wanted this. Still have it. Here. He wanted this Bumblebee Jasper. I said $25 is my cost. That's what I'm selling it for. Oh, and this was on 6/21. And I put that. He says, "Can you wait 2 weeks?" And I says, "Hey, as long as you tell me, no problem." Well, what's it been now? 3 weeks? Almost a month? Sent PayPal sent 3-4 reminders. So my first non-paying bidder in a while, and I'm not going to call them out, whatever, but, So anybody wants it, it's $25. That's my cost on it. Everything going fine. Going to my retirement club luncheon. Oh, very cool. Retirement club. That's cool. Before you have to pay, I wrote it down. We'll try that. Thank you. Mom, 2 years. Wow, you are tough. So Auction Flex works with Auction Flex is the program that makes Hybid run. I guess that's the right way to put it. So let's go back. Hybid. So this is mine. So now I have 755 views, and I only did one blast ad. Unique bidders 5, unique bids 6. So I'm still at $75 because I took his whatever I started that lot with, $10 I think or something. I took his out. So not bad, all in all. Now I did bid, and I know you can't see it. I can't see it anymore either. There was spots for Hybid ads. For the national one, it's an email blast that they do. It went for $575, I think, $575. For Florida, the first one, I was outbid at $50. I'm not going $50. The second slot, I was outbid at $40. I think I went up to $20. That was it. So I'm just going to do my own. Paul, I didn't hear what that was. Sorry, my husband just returned. Hello, husband. He just picked up the grandbaby. I don't know what you mean what that was. Let me know again, and I will try to remember myself. Where did you do an ad? That was that's what scares me on Hybid. I don't want to deal with advertising. Okay. You have to remember, all right? Excuse me. Lot Stats view catalog. When you yes, I retired after 20 years with the company the retirement club used to meet monthly. Now we do it via Zoom. Oh, very cool. We have a luncheon in July. Oh, nice. Yeah, my Sandy's waiting to retire. She's hits her 20 years. Holy crap, in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, honey? Today's the 12th. 2 days. She hits 20 years. $35 for a breast of chicken. A bit pricey, yeah, but nice seeing it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You held something up and said it was $25. I held something up and said it was $25. Bumblebee Jasper. We bought it at the Gem and Jewelry Show. That's the last piece of rock that I have. All right. So if you go into, when you start sourcing, excuse me, I think everybody nowadays, if not, you should be, is sourcing on Hybid. Okay. So Hybid works the same as any, auction or place that you're going to buy online. I have no use for stones, but thank you. Oh, no sweat. No sweat. So you're in here. All right. And all right. I sell action figures. What's your niche? When you buy something to resell, what are you going to look for? So I would search for action figure. Anywhere, search. And it's going to bring up all the auctions with an action figure. That's funny. This right here is on Amazon right now. Amazon Prime. So you go around and you see what it is and you click on it. All right. Or let's say you want to sell or you want to look for comic books. And you go to anywhere, search. No, I don't want to subscribe. I get it already. And you come down, you're going to see all the listings for comic books. So what does that tell you? That tells you it has to be in, the descriptor has to be in your title somewhere. I sell anything that makes money. I don't have a niche. I don't want to. Yeah, all right. I personally think that you should start with things you know, like this piece here. A lot of people, unless you're into it, you don't know that's a person from He-Man, Masters of the Universe. You don't know MOTU is Masters of the Universe. You don't know that this used to come, well, the way this was originally sold was in a white mailer box. So I put no white mailer box. People that know what this is know, and they're going to ask, do you have the mailer box? No. And how is it? And you just have to deal with that. And no, see, it comes from the Maddie Collector website. That's the only way this was sold. But if you deal generally, you don't know that, or you don't have any experience with that. So that's why I always tell people you should first start selling things you know about, things you have some experience with, so you can list them better. You can talk about them. Hey, this is from this was available here. This is a rare piece. Pops. Everybody knows Pops, unfortunately. But you got to know about, like, this was only sold at Disney World, and it's exclusive, and it's rare. Different things like that, I too like to sell things that I'll sell anything that I can make a buck on. But I try to learn about the item that I don't know about. And toys just, comes to my head that, hey, I remember this, and this came out with this. This had something else with it. I don't have that with it. And then you branch out, you just go start there and you branch out. But anyway, it seems that it's going well. It ends in 4.5 days, which is Saturday. And the next few days, I'm working on my second one. I want to have another one up going. I sell anything makes money. I research well. Excellent. That's what you need to do. I sell in a very narrow niche. So when the pandemic came along, but I saw it shut down. Yep. The pandemic changed a lot of stuff. It made a lot of people that weren't resellers. It brought a lot of new resellers into play. It changed everything. People that were working that are now out of a job got into reselling. And then they never went back to work. So the pandemic did change a lot of stuff. And now they say that new variant is just as bad now and creeping up. But after you start selling something for a while, you start to learn about it too. I am consistently diversifying what I sell and how I sell. My most recent outlet is doing festivals. I like that. I always want to make sure if one type of item or outlet slows down that I have lots of other options. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Even a long time ago, years and years ago, Sandy and I used to do flea markets. And what was it? Last time we went home, I took stuff with me to do a flea market in New Hampshire. People thought I was nuts, and I probably was, because we got up there and it's her and I sipping coffee at 6:30 in the morning, freezing our tuchus off because it was like 40 something degrees. But I like the interaction. I like talking to people, and especially when you talk to people that like the stuff you're selling or know about the stuff you're selling. So you have a little connection there. That's the nice part about it. Oh, Stuart, I understand. I read somewhere yesterday, and I swear I would never do it again. The longest yard sale in America is happening again next month, or otherwise known as the 127 sale. Is that what it's called? See if I can bring it up. 127. Yes, 127. yard sale. And Lisa, the rising cost of shipping has reconsidered some of my niches. Yeah. Hey, Jerry, how are you? Add to stream. 127 yard sale, the world's longest yard sale. Starts in 22 days. Now, when Sandy and I did it, we started here in Alabama, and wow, we didn't go far at all. We ended right here at like just the beginning of Kentucky. Damn, we didn't go far at all. Now, Stuart, if you can, are you close to this line? I mean, I remember I was pretty scared, no lie, going through this because you're driving through the mountains and stuff, and you're pretty high up there, and a lot of twists and turns. But then you go up and there's a little field, and all of a sudden there's 10 people selling. It's like a giant Brimfield. Brimfield, Mass is the same thing. One town, one road through the town. There's a field on this side that's empty. There's a building on this side that's empty. All of a sudden during Brimfield, it's full of vendors. This field is full of vendors. So you park wherever you can and you walk. But it's awesome. It's very cool. I did follow a Facebook page on the 127 yard, so I may try to hit it up this year since it comes relative. All right, that's what I was wondering, if it was close. Where did you just pull that info on the yard sale up from? It's called the 127 yard sale, the world's longest yard sale. Now, when Sandy and I were there, I couldn't take I love listening to the music and the radio, and all there was pastors screaming and stuff like that. I just couldn't take it. I should have just took more, MP3s with me. But it was cool. It was a while ago. Maddie's going to be 9 in a few months, and she was 1 when we went. It was hot. It was definitely hot. But there was mostly old Coca-Cola stuff, old glass, like insulators, millions, and cast iron. I did buy a few things. I bought, a couple of toys and stuff. Weren't enough for me. I don't know if it's changed now. Was it almost 8 years later? I don't know if things have changed. People had a lot of old gas station memorabilia redone. There was very few roached out pieces. Most of them were all redone. Really, really, really nice and really, really expensive. But Coke was the big thing. The Coca-Cola signs, the buttons, the building buttons and stuff. Big money too. But it's cool. It is cool if you got the time. I don't know how it's going to be. 6 states, 690 miles of shopping fun. You never know. How is the gas price going to affect it? You never know. But yeah, it goes all the way up. So cool stuff. And I guess they just did one. You can't see it here. They just did one a couple of weeks ago that started in Virginia. Because if you remember Stephen, it went right by or North Carolina, it went right by his flea market. And he was busy because they all came in and have the money to buy the gas this year. Yeah, that's very true, Lisa. That is very true. Very true. And of course, Comic-Con starts next weekend. And people go to a lot of people go to Comic-Con for the exclusive figures and such. And now places are going to do them all online because they don't have them. They're still waiting to get them in. So there's already, like, Hasbro already started to sell theirs online, shipping in September. And places like NECA, NECA, they sold theirs. But like Jerry and I were talking about one that was $60 or $55 for an action figure. And it's like, that's ridiculous. But because it's a Comic-Con exclusive, people want it. Wednesday, yep. And then there was a comic show this past weekend, Comics and Collectibles, in Tampa State something. We have one here in Orlando, but this was in Tampa. I thought it was outdoors, but it was in a big building. I didn't go to that one. But so that's it. So Hybid, I'm going to get an ad out for it probably today. I just have to put one together for it. Start adding to the next auction. I asked a lot of questions again because I was seeing people that had their first 2 items on the auction, on their auction, as information. And I said, I like that. How do you do that? And they said, just the first 2 items said, don't bid, and you put this, and don't bid, and then you put that. So I did the first 2 items, same thing. Follow me on my YouTube channel. And this is what it is. I'll combine shipping and all that stuff. So I tried that on the second one. I noticed Grimes does the same thing. Follow my treasure hunt on YouTube. And Renee, how long are you doing your auctions for? Well, the first one was 10 days from when I started it, because I was still adding a few items until I kicked myself in the head and says, hey, that's 120 items. Because I was shooting for 150. This one, when am I going to put it active? This one will probably go active on the 17th, I believe. Or the 19th or 20th, I think it'll go active. And then it's going to end on the 27th. I like to give people at least a week to see and research whatever, and for me to get an ad out there and, that type of stuff. So I am going to end it in the middle of the week, not the weekend, and try that out. But I'll still do it late at night, because not everybody ends theirs on a Saturday or Sunday. Like my local guy, when he does it, he ends like 4:00 on a Sunday. And I always ask him, can you make it 7:00 or 8:00? I'm always missing it. And sometimes he has 1 or 2 things that I'm interested in. And I miss out on them because 4:00, I'm in the middle of doing something else. Sunday, Sandy works, so I'm working on or researching something, and I forget. How much did your ad cost? It's not going to cost me anything. I'm going to put together an ad. Oh, remember I told everybody about the reverse prospecting ad? We're always buying. That's in the second panel of my next auction. It says, don't forget, I'm always looking for toys and comics and stuff. So you never know. People, maybe getting out of one collection, looking to start another one. But yeah, I'm just going to I'll design an ad and I'll put it on Facebook, Google, Instagram, everything that's free. And if I probably will feel the need to do a Facebook boost. Maybe I'll put $20 into it. And if you've never done a Facebook ad, you can pinpoint your market down to a centimeter. What are the age range? Men, women, both. Married, unmarried, whatever. Kids, no, whatever. You can make it as diverse or as wide open as you want. That's the nice thing about Facebook ads. You can really target your niche market. I could make it just for Florida, but since I'm shipping, I'll do it for around the world. Cost a lot more money because the more you niche. Question, do you think economy is impacting collectibles market? No. Collectors find the way to get the money for their collection. Always been like that. Always been like that. Sometimes it's discretionary, sometimes it's, put it this way, when Marvel Legends action figures, I know everybody knows that, when they went from $19.99 to $22.99, some people said, I'm stopping collecting. That's ridiculous. They're not adding. They're not doing anything. I'm stopping. 3 months ago, I think. 3 months ago, they went from $22.99 to $24.99. And a lot more people said, that's it. I'm done with them. I'm going to McFarlane because I like theirs better. They didn't say they're stopping collecting. They just said, I'm done with Hasbro. They're raising the price and they're not giving us any more. So I'm going to McFarlane because I like the sculpt of their figures. I like that they add more stuff to their figures. So they just went from one collection to the other. If you go on the boards for a lot of the collectibles things, either toys, games, stuff, people say, I'm selling my collection. Either, I'm selling it all because I'm moving or doing this or doing that, but you'll find a lot of people say, I'm selling my Marvel, I'm going to concentrate on Star Wars now. That's always been the way, always been the way. I mean, then you have, Sandy and I used to deal with this a lot when we were big into the Disney stuff in the mid 80s. I ran a club for Disney collectors and I ran shows for Disney collectors. And people would come in the store and say, gee, I want to collect Disney, but there's so much stuff. I don't know what to collect or whatever. And we used to tell them the same thing. Stick to one character. You can't collect everything. You can't collect every Disney movie character and everything that's out there. Stick with one. You like Mickey Mouse? Stick with Mickey Mouse. You like Jiminy Cricket? Stick to Jiminy Cricket. At least then it won't kill you trying to catch up with everything. You like comics? Well, there's way too many comics that come out every Wednesday. Who do you like? I like Spider-Man. Well, just collect Spider-Man stuff. Oh yeah, but the other guy, Wolverine's really cool too. Well, make up your mind. Maybe collect things that Spider-Man and Wolverine are in together. And then branch out. Don't say I'm going to collect the whole Marvel universe because you'll go broke doing it. But yeah, I mean, even Sandy used to tell him the same thing. I guess after hearing me say it so many times. Focus on one character at a time. After the years, they get another character that just came out. And for instance, before Nightmare Before Christmas came out, people would say then, oh yeah, well, just collect one character that you like. Then Nightmare Before Christmas came out, and then a lot of people liked that. So, okay, now maybe add Jack Skellington, or, because they still make a lot of stuff for Nightmare Before Christmas. Select a character or two from that movie and add that. But yeah, it's collectibles is different. Is very different. What kind of stuff do you sell, Lisa? Patrick, hey, good morning. I reached out to you, Patrick. I don't know if you know. I don't know you didn't answer me on the other chat, but I don't know if you know that Playmates is back, and it looks like they're reissuing all the original Star Trek figures. But thanks for coming in too. I have been looking at different version of Optimus Prime. The masterpieces are great, but at the price point, I feel the KOs are great for half the money. Yeah, and they are, and they definitely are. And I just saw on Hasbro Pulse website. Then they just announced one. I think it's $179. I think. And still, the same thing. Our cost wholesale on that stuff is not much different. All sorts. Books, antiques, everyday items. Okay. Oh, neat. I heard a little bit about Playmates. Yeah, they're reissuing all the Turtles now. We were just solicited for one of the things. I forget what it was. From Playmates. I think it was a Turtles 4-pack they're doing. But once again, the cost, wholesale cost to retail, I don't think I ordered it. Or pre-ordered it. But yeah, they're back, and why not, man? You got thousands or maybe 100,000 in molds just laying dormant in a warehouse somewhere in Japan or China. Why not? Well, it's like Super 7 stuff is nice, but for $22 for a 3-inch figure, it's way overpriced, so I passed on them. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Super 7 stuff is real nice. And I think they make one of their, I think they make the Japanese wrestling figures. And the boxes and everything are beautiful for them, but $70 because there's 5 different hands and 2 different heads and stuff like that. It's like really crazy. I used to be my son's favorite, Teenage Mutant Ninja. I can still hear the song, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, my son's too. That, He-Man, Masters of the Universe. And a lot of people, that was a lot of people's favorite. I understand collect what you like, not just because it has X-Men or Spawn on it. That's how I wound up with so many Spawn figures in the 90s, just because it had the Spawn label. Have no idea the character. Yeah. Yep. And the Spawn stuff he's bringing out now is really nice. Really nice. I mean, I was in Walmart a week ago, I think. We don't go in that much as like we used to. Yep, Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. They had one of the Spawn, I forget, it was the clown with all the guns and stuff, and the box was enormous. It was $40, but it was enormous piece. But yeah, the stuff he's doing now is really, really nice. Really nice. Violator. No, it was Clown with just a lot of guns. The Violator is big too. I mean, big. They didn't have that. They had the Clown with the guns. And that's the other thing. Sandy and I went into Walmart a couple of days ago, do food shopping. Walmart is just like Target now. There's probably more or half as many clearance racks as there are regular stuff because they're, I guess, overstocked on a ton of stuff. So if you sell clothes, oh my God, you could score at Walmart and Target, because Target had, they show the price right on the clearance thing, 30% off. Walmart was, some of them were 50% off and stuff. And if you go to Amazon Prime, you know, the t-shirts they sell at Walmart, all the retro stuff, Turtles, Super Mario, and this, they're down to like $7 on Amazon instead of paying $12. I had the weirdest thing happen. I sold a mint condition Dr. Doom. The box came back, returned to sender, but I never got a return. I called eBay and they said return is open. It will be closed. Nice. So you sell it again, double your profit. Nice, nice, nice. Double your profit. Nice, nice, nice. In my favor, yes. I spend enough on Godzilla stuff as it is. Yeah. I just got... It's not Godzilla singular point. It's from the other anime Godzilla. The way it, you know, the skin wraps and stuff like that. So I got those with the tag. Just got a couple. And I said, I think this is wrong. Not for nothing. I said, I think you shipped me the wrong thing. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with that. I had one guy, he must have been a comic shop, bought just about all my other Godzilla stuff. I think I have one King Ghidorah left, one Mecha King Ghidorah left. But he bought like 3 of this, 4 of this, 5 of this. Hey, Amy, what's going on? Which one, Renee? Mine. All right, King. Gonna have say. All right. Hey, Patrick. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day. So yeah, it's, you know, collect what you like, but don't make it go crazy to break you. You know, one character out of a movie or something is good. That's a good way to start with your collection. Same thing with comics. A character, a storyline, or whatever is good. Haven't researched it yet. It's silver and vintage. Look on the paws. Yeah, the paws. Look on the feet on the bottom. It'll say the company, the year stamped right in the vinyl. If there's nothing there, look on the inside of the tail on the bottom. That's the way. If there's nothing there and nothing on the bottom of the feet, it's a knockoff. But I don't have an open one here to show you what I mean. I only have one left, I think, in my YouTube store. I mean, my eBay store. And I don't think I show the foot on that one. Do I? I'm checking. Mecha Godzilla. Yeah, if it looks like a robot, it's Mecha Godzilla. Godzilla! I tried to watch that Singular Point anime Godzilla. I couldn't stick with it. And they say he's not in every episode and blah, 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 blah. So here's King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah. Share a screen. Share it now. Mm-hmm. So I have one of him left. One of him left. Mm-hmm. And there it is. Burning Godzilla. Yeah, I don't show the pause. I show the tag. There it is. I do show the pause. I was lying. So there's the pause. It'll tell you. It's in Japanese, of course, but China. 1998 looks like. Sorry, I didn't get a good picture of that one. And if it's not there, you see over here where the two legs come together, the tail, it's usually on that section. And if it's not on either one, typically it's a knockoff. Doesn't mean all knockoffs are bad. At all. I'm down to 80 items on my store. Good. So that's it. Anybody else have anything going on? Anything you'd like to promote? Put it in the chat. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. It does help me out. When the show is done, if you'd like to put a message in the comment section like, hey, can you talk about this? Can you do a show on that? I like show ideas to see what people are interested in, because maybe other people are interested in it too. Like the time we did it seemed like a whole show just on Whatnot. That was cool. But yeah, and I'm gonna continue to show and update you on my progress on Hybid. I'm looking at it right now as my first one. Probably not going to be that great, but you have to start somewhere. So I'm giving it a shot. I'm going to do an ad. And I have to admit too, like I told you every day, I think, first time, finally, I have interest on antique postcards. 1913. I have postcards that are 100 years old. Could never get people interested or get good money for them on any of my auctions or shows. Thank you. I do know to look at bottom of the feet. I just haven't gotten around to it at all. So much to list. I hear you. One step at a time. Easy way that I like to do it, Renee, is go to the pile of must be listed. Take 5 or 10 items. Put it next to you. Get in front of the computer. Bring it up. Okay, this is what it is. Start typing it. Save it as a draft. Do them all. Get a white sheet or whatever. Put it on a table. Open your phone. Go to drafts. The first one. Grab the item. Take the pictures. At that end, hit list. And then you're going to get a message that comes up after that, share. And then share it everywhere. Share it to Pinterest, Instagram, everywhere. Wow, we have a long leg. Wow, I just brought up the King Ghidorah. Long leg. But that's it, everybody. So if there's nothing else, I will be back tomorrow. I'm still trying to get with Adam. to get him on here and talk about his store and stuff and go over that. And then another company reached out, said they're interested, so we're trying to work on a date for that. And if you're looking at anybody else or anything, other topics, just let me know. So with that, everybody, see you tomorrow. Make some money.